Titans fans, Titan Uprising here. Thanks for tuning in. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. I think I'm around 64, 65 subscribers. My goal is to really hit 100, so make that happen if you can. I appreciate it. Please keep commenting. I love the comments. I love interacting with everybody. I want to hear your feedback. Sometimes it gives me ideas for other videos as well. And, you know, some of you guys say you really enjoy the content. That means a lot to me. It really does. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't really feel like many Titans creators or content creators know what they're talking about or care to even know. They don't really put the thought, time into it because it takes time. I mean, I might record for 15 minutes, but sometimes I record 3 videos. I think the first one sucks. And then I have to do my research on it too. I usually about an hour or two of research, so it takes time. So like I said, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to keep these videos coming. Today's video is going to be about the wide receiver core. I'm going to get into depth on that. Just the top 6 guys, though. I'm not going to get into depth past that. And I'm really diving into Treylon Burks here about a lot of the things that he said today, which would be May 16th. And man, it was a big Treylon Burks day. So if you want to know more, just type in Treylon Burks on Google, go to news, and you can see a bunch of stuff on Treylon Burks. And at the end of the video, I'm going to add the last member to the shelf that, at least for a little while, I might not get one for another couple months, but I do have one more addition, and I will show that towards the end of the video. So let's get into Treylon Burks. I'm going to start off with Treylon Burks. We'll get to the other wide receivers later because we got to talk about our wide receiver 1, guys, and that is Treylon Burks. So I watched a video on this, and I haven't learned how to upload videos yet, so bear with me on that. But I'm going to say what he said. And he had an interview today, and he was asked how much things have changed. And he said it reminds him of his sophomore year in college. He said the tempo offense, he said the tempo of the offense and knowing that there's so much things in this offense that they have now that you can go be free, have fun, and go win games. I love hearing that. And it makes me think, go be free, have fun. And we'll get into more of what he said in the article I'm about to pull up too, but the have fun thing sticks out to me a lot. See if it sticks out to you guys too, because we hear it more than once. So now I'll pop up an article from NFL.com. It's by Eric Edholm, and it says Titans wide receiver Treylon Burks feels he's in a good place heading into year 2 after pressure-filled rookie season. He says Treylon Burks' rookie season with the Tennessee Titans was a trial by fire, but heading into year 2, Burks appears less burdened as he tries to fulfill the expectations of being a first-round pick who was asked to step in for the traded A.J. Brown. I would say I feel faster, Burks said on Tuesday, and then he said, because I can breathe. Burks' first year got out to a rough start as he struggled with asthma issues and failed the team's conditioning test at the start of training camp. Once he got on the field, he suffered a toe injury, battled inconsistency, and was hurt by the Titans' rotational quarterbacks after Ryan Tannehill was knocked out of the lineup due to injury. But there was also some good last season. He caught 33 passes for 444 yards and 1 touchdown in 2022. In 11 games, he started 6 of those. Displaying far more playmaking potential down the stretch, Burks believes that positive momentum, along with spending extra time at the facility conditioning and preparing mentally, should better prepare him for this upcoming season. My biggest thing was not repeating what I did last year coming into the offseason, Burks said. I feel like I've mastered that and can keep going. I'm getting better with a lot of the formations and concepts of our new stuff and just having fun, really. Just having fun and not having that stress coming in as a rookie trying to prove this guy this coach this, just having fun. Although the 6'4", 225-pound Burks isn't really considered fast, he said he's running well and in great shape coming into the offseason program. I feel great, he said. I'm running fast, not having any problems with breathing, really just having fun, man. I am in a good place, state of mind, and I am just thankful. I have been here the whole offseason. I didn't go train at the beach or anything. I stayed here. I wanted to stay around the facility and bond, make a connection with the coaches, but also get ahead on the things that I know I'm going to be doing in the offseason. Burks could be the Titans' #1 receiver this year. Robert Woods is gone, and the team didn't add much veteran talent other than Chris Moore. The draft also produced seventh rounder Colton Dowell, but he and the team's undrafted free agent wideouts can't be expected to push for that mantle. So does Burks envision himself becoming wide receiver one? I would just say my goal is to make plays for the team, be where I am supposed to be, and be a great teammate, Burks said. Play fast, be physical, and be versatile. Man, Vrabel loves hearing those things. Fast and physical is what he's been preaching, and then versatility, preaching that as well. So, I love it. I didn't count, but I want to say he said the word fun about 5 times. If you guys want to go back and count those. Just having fun. It makes me really wonder. Obviously, the offense was a mess last year, right? So it makes you wonder if the receivers just weren't having fun, but just go out there and block, don't catch, right? Who knows? And it makes me question a lot. And I don't know. I think this offense, especially when he said up tempo, I think this offense is going to be fun. I think it's going to be exciting. I think the receivers are going to like it. I think it's going to be more wide receiver friendly. I think we're going to see a different Titans offense than we're used to seeing. And like I said, he's just having fun, doesn't have the pressure. His breathing good. Remember, everybody was saying he was a bust last year because he had asthma. It's hard to come from college right in the NFL. It's a different game. I mean, it's the same game, but it's just different. Everybody's faster, stronger. You don't stick out. You're not leaps and bounds better than somebody at college anymore. Everybody's good. The game's harder. The camps are harder. So I got a lot of hope for Burks here. And I don't usually get anybody on their first contract's jersey, but I'm tempted. I'm thinking about adding some jerseys behind me on the 2 sides here, and I'm really tempted to get a Burks signed jersey. I'm very hopeful for this guy. I'm super excited. I think Burks is going to have a breakout year 2, and I mean big breakout year 2, guys. I really do. Offensive line is better, which means the quarterback has more time to throw, and means he has more time to get open. Simple. And different scheme. Remember, no Todd Downing is a very, very, very big thing. Can't be stated enough. So now I'm going to pop up the depth chart here, and I'm just breaking down wide receivers here, but you'll obviously see the whole offensive depth chart. And I'm just getting into the top 6. We already talked about Treylon Burks. Next one we'll talk about is Nick Westbrook-Akini, and we call him NWI. So in my opinion, guys, he's nothing more than a possession wide receiver 4 or 5, preferably a 5. If he's in the top 3 this year for wide receivers for us, that's going to be nothing but bad things for our offense. He cannot be wide receiver 3 or higher for us. That means our wide receivers really suck. NWI has to fall down this depth chart, and it's because people beat him out. He cannot be wide receiver 2 or 3. I've been stressing that. I'm going to keep stressing that. Nothing more than my opinion, wide receiver 5, possession wide receiver. Go in there, make a catch once in a while on third down, get him out. Now we got our slot, Kyle Phillips. So he added some muscle and weight in the offseason to hopefully keep him healthy because just like everybody else, we were all banged up last year, past 2 years, right? Remember, this is one of the steals of the draft last year. Shifty guy, elusive, kick returner, punt returner. This is, when he comes back, it's almost like we drafted a receiver again with Phillips coming in. We didn't get to see him much. And obviously we liked him because we're putting him in, especially in the return game. So, he fumbled the ball, obviously, which hurt us. But I'm excited to see what this guy can do in year 2. Him and Burks, I have high hopes for. Excuse me, sorry. Now, Racey McMath here. Another guy that was hurt almost all of last season. He showed, there were so many reports last year of him in camp, lighting it up, making people ooh and ah, and I am excited to see this guy healthy. Remember, this guy was an LSU guy, and at LSU, their pro day in 2021, he measured in at 6'3", 217 pounds. He had a 34-inch vertical and a 10-foot 4-inch broad jump, which is nothing crazy for a wide receiver. But what was his strong suit there was the 40-yard dash. He ran that in a blazing 4.34 seconds. This guy's a speedster. We need one, especially if it ends up being Levis at some point this year, or maybe he beats everybody out. That'd be awesome. I love that as well. You know, he has a cannon. McMath can run underneath and catch it. So, like I say, he doesn't have the greatest vertical or broad jump, but this guy's a speedster, and he's tall and fast, and he's got a little bit of build to him as well. I would like to see him slot into the possible wide receiver 2 or 3 role. Phillips, I'd like to see, 3 or 4, however you want to say that. But, he should be our slot guy, so maybe a wide receiver 3. And now we get to Colton Dowell, who, in my opinion, was a really good draft pick for a 7th rounder. Now, the Colton Chiefs showed pretty good interest in him, especially the Chiefs. Anybody that Andy Reid wants, I want. So I'm excited about that because the Chiefs really were interested in him. And he's 6'3", 212 pounds, ran the 40 in 4.44 seconds. He benched 225 pounds 23 times. 41.5-inch vertical, 4.17 seconds in the 20-yard shuttle, and did the 3-cone drill in 7.07 seconds. Guys, he's got the size, he's got the speed, he's got the shiftiness. I'm excited for him. 7th round wide receiver. I think he makes this team. I would love to see him move right up that depth chart to 3 or 4. That would be awesome to see that. Let's hope he can. And let's hope he beats NWI out. Because as you guys all know, I want him off I don't want him off the team. I want people to beat him all out and then get him the wide receiver 5 or 6 and then maybe practice squad. We've seen him on the field too much due to injuries, and NWI doesn't have it, guys. He just does not have it. Get to our last guy here, as I'm only breaking down the top 6. Chris Moore came from Houston. He had his best year last year with the Texans. Now, he had 48 catches for 548 yards and 2 touchdowns. That doesn't seem like a lot, but, guys, you're going to be shocked by this, okay? Because I was when I saw this. Last year with the Titans, if Chris Moore was on the Titans last year, his 48 catches, 548 yards, and 2 touchdowns, he would have finished first on our team in yards, second in catches, excuse me, allergies, guys, and tied for first among all other receivers on our team last year in touchdowns. One who finished first in touchdowns last year on our team, receiving-wise, wasn't even a wide receiver. It was Dontrell Hilliard. So, guys, Moore is okay. He's good. He's better than players we have, especially our wide receiver room is not strong. So, be excited for Chris Moore. He might end up being our wide receiver too. And I hope he is. Like I said, if we end up having a new wide receiver 2 and 3 and NWI falls down the depth chart, that's nothing but good news for us because we've seen what NWI does and what he can produce and put out in the field. We don't want any more of that. Let's get new meat in there, especially with a new offense. So those are the top 6. Real deep dive there on Burks as well, as I did earlier, like I said I would. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you see this being our top 6? Do you want another player in there? Please don't tell me Mason Kinsey. I can't stand seeing that guy. I don't want to see him on the field ever again. Hoping he's practice squad or cut. Are you guys excited about one of these other guys like Trayshawn Harrison, Reggie Roberson? These are guys I don't really think are going to make the team. Probably practice squad guys, or they might not make it at all. Maybe they shock me, We're open to competition. Like they say, nobody's job is safe. So let me know what you guys think, though. Are you excited for Treylon Burks as I am for year 2? Because I am. I am stoked for this. Man, if they came out with a little figurine for Burks, I'm buying it. So let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. And let me know what you think about the rest of the wide receivers and who you're excited for. If there's a guy I didn't bring up or a guy you're more excited for than I am, let me know. I like your feedback. I want to hear it. And then I will get into my last. It's going to be just the last one for a little while. Probably at least a couple months if they come out with something new. I got Steve McNair here, guys. And rest in peace. He was the last quarterback that I had faith in. Took us to a Super Bowl, lost by a yard. Man, painful to say that even. I was 9 years old and I cried. This thing is good quality. The only thing I will say is if you guys do decide to buy one of these, I'm scared to even like tilt it. You see the glue right here? Yeah, shiny right there. I had to take Gorilla Glue and glue all the way around his foot. The reason being is because see how he's like, you know, leaning back, throwing, because that's like Monera's pose, right? The peg that goes into there is a little crooked. And I think that's just the way it's made. It came well packaged. It was brand new. No quarrels about that. But I just think it's the way this thing is meant to be displayed and made. So if you guys do get one, be careful with that. I usually would put it up right now, but I'm scared, so I'm going to put it back down here. And I don't really want to break it. So that's a new addition. Next video, that'll be up behind me. Let me know what you guys think about the video today, and we'll talk soon. Tighten up, everybody.